name is Neil Shawnee. I work for Navanter, and if you're watching this video, then it probably means you're going to be taking part in one of the training courses I'm going to be running using Microsoft Teams. And it's a bit of a funny beast, Teams. It wasn't originally designed for training, but these days many people are using it for that. But sometimes compared to things like Zoom or WebEx or GoToMeeting, there are a few things that might be a little hard to get your head around. So what we're here to do is to have a look at that and to help you with the basic functionality to make sure that you can take part. So the first thing to remember with Teams is when you're invited to a training course or to a team, you'll be added to a permanent group of people, which is called, you guessed it, a team. And within that team, there are different subgroups which are called channels. If you're looking for more help on this, if you search online for Microsoft Teams channels, you'll get more information about what those are. But for simplicity, when we run a course, we've renamed them as Breakout Rooms, but that's not standard Teams terminology. Let's have a look and see what happens when you log into Teams. I guess another thing to think about is you won't receive a link saying, come and log into Teams at this time for your course. You will already be in the group and you can log in whenever. But that does mean you need to make a note in your diary that the course starts, because you won't be getting a reminder like you would do in, say, Zoom. So I'm going to share my Teams with you. When you log in for the first time, this is what you'll see. You'll see the team there for Navanter Limited, which is obviously the name of the company, and we will be doing the training through there. Under Navanter, you will see a couple of different things. You will see general, and general is like the main room. Imagine we're in a real training session. Imagine we're in a hotel somewhere and there's a nice big room with a table and chairs and I don't know, a projector and whiteboards and nice coffees and pastries along the side. Perhaps some of this, which I picked up earlier. You know, all those things that we expect when we go. But we'll be in a meeting room or a training course. And then at some point, an exercise will come up and the trainer might say, right, I've got some little rooms around the hotel. Can you go over there? Can you go over there? Can you go over there? Come back in 5 minutes and we'll have a debrief. So general, that's our main training room, if you like, in a real training course. We're all in here together, but what you'll need to do is to join. It's like when you first go into general, you're there, but you've got your eyes shut and your fingers in your ears. You need to join, to sort of wake yourself up to join that meeting. Now, if the meeting is already going on, it will say meeting in progress, and there'll be a button that says join, and you can press that, and then you'll be in with everyone else. But if you're first there, as I appear to be here, what you need to do is you need to join it yourself, to start that meeting yourself. You're the first person to turn up in the morning. So have a look at my screen here. On the right-hand side, this is the general posts within this meeting. And at the bottom, where it says start a new conversation, what I want you to do is to click on this one here, the little camera with the circle around it that says meet now if you hover over it. And I'll show you what happens when I do that. I press meet now. And there you go. It says, do I want to add a subject? Let's call it, well, what day is it today? Friday. Friday's course. And then you can choose whether to have your camera on and off. I strongly encourage you, please, to have your camera on. It makes it much easier for other people to take part. And then you press the Meet Now button. And then that takes you in. And as other people join, I haven't got the video working on this because I'm using it for the recording of this, so I can't use my video camera twice. But as more people join, you'll see them joining in here. And you'll see 4 windows of people. Those are the most recent 4 people who've spoken. You'll then have a number of circles along the bottom of your screen down there, and those will have initials in, which is the other people who are in the meeting as well. So there'll be a number of people in the meeting, might be 20 people on a training course, but you'll only see the first 4 as visual people with their video on. Once you're in here, you've got a couple of controls. The most useful one for you is this one, where it says chat. And if I press chat now, you'll see what happens. It makes my video smaller. And then you've got the chat window here. And these are various chats that I've been having over the last couple of days in meetings. You can go and reply to chats, type text in here, press enter to send it, and so on. So That's what you'll see there. If you want to then go to a breakout room, maybe I say, it's time for an exercise, off you go to a breakout rooms. What you'll need to do, I can't put you in there like I would say on Zoom. You need to go there yourself. But I will have already set you up with a room to go to. So you will already be assigned to the nice little room around the corner with the posh coffee machine and the bottle of sparkling water, or in Teams terms, breakout room 1, breakout room 2, and so on. To find it, you click on the Teams button. So just here on the left, click on the people, the 3 people where it says Teams. And then you've got, here you go, Navanter again, General, that's where you are now. And then you've got Breakout A, Breakout B. You'll see there's a padlock on there. That doesn't mean you can't go in there. That means it's a private room. And if you're in there, the rest of us won't be able to hear you. We won't be able to go there too. You've got 2 showing here. You've got Breakout A and Breakout B. That's because it's mine and I'm the owner of the course. You will only see 1. You will only see 1, which is the room you are assigned to. So you can't go into other people's small rooms. You can only work in the one you're in. How do you go in there? Well, you click on it. And then what do you do again? You go back to the bottom. So you can see there at the top, you're now in Breakout A. You can put posts in there. You can share chat, which is only seen by the other people in your room. And again, you've got this, wow, that didn't mean to come up. You've got this video camera button at the bottom again. Hover over Meet Now, just like we had for here. And there you go. Now you are in meeting as well. Was it Breakout 1? No, Breakout A, isn't it? And press Meet Now. And then you can see the main one, which we've called Friday's course. It says hold, meaning you're no longer in the main room. You've gone out, but it's still open for you. You can go back in if you want to by pressing that button there, the play button, which is called resume. And you're now in your breakout room, and you'll be here with a smaller group, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, depending on the course you're on, depending on the exercise. Once you're in here, you can share things. So we've enabled whiteboards in there. So if you click on this button here, this is the share button. And if I click on that, what do you see? You see all the things I might want to share with you. I can share system audio. I probably wouldn't bother with that in breakout rooms, but the key one you'll want to use is this one where it says whiteboard. If I click on that, that brings the whiteboard up. Takes a couple of seconds to load it. Tells me I'm about to join, and then eventually I can select a pen and I can start drawing. One thing you can't do at the moment, but maybe by the time you watch this video you will be able to, because Microsoft apparently are bringing it in, is you can't type into a whiteboard, unlike you can on Zoom. So if you want to write something for the moment, you are writing like this with your mouse, which is not the easiest thing to do. But if you're doing things like drawings and arrows and things like that, it's perfectly easy to use a whiteboard. You can use it, other people can use it as well. My encouragement to you, if you do, is have each person in your breakout using a different color, then you know who's doing what. So you've got 4 colors to choose from down the edge there. If you make a mistake, you also have an eraser where you can rub things out that you've done 1 item at a time. I can't call you automatically back in to the main room. So I will come round and visit you in your rooms to see how you're getting on, just like I would do into face-to-face training. And at some point I'll come in and I'll say, could you please come back in 1 minute? And then I will call everyone back. If that's what you need to do, you need to hang up in your breakout room. So you press the hang up button there. That then leaves the breakout room, and I can then rejoin the main one. That pretty much, let me hang up that one as well, and we just go back to the main Teams window. That pretty much is all you need to know. You've got the general room where we all are. You've got your breakout room. You will only see 1, and that's where you'll be with a consistent group of small people. You'll be with the same people throughout the course in that breakout room. Other things, to be honest, in our training courses, you're not going to use anything else. You've got a calendar in there. You've got chat we will use. You've got an activity summary you can press, shows you what's happened in the past. Files will be any files that we're sharing, which you may choose to take as well. I will share certain things with you in there perhaps, but other than that, it's just the Teams button that you're going to use, and everything else will be run by me or by your trainer to give you an effective learning experience. So there you go. That's it, Microsoft Teams. That's your quick 5 minutes how to use it. Any questions then when we get onto the course, I'll be able to answer those for you. But in the meantime, I hope that was helpful to you, and look forward to seeing you on the training course. Don't forget to pop into our website to see what's going on. We've got the two websites, remember, www.navanter.com, Navanter, and www.knowledgebites.co.uk, where we've got the full range of courses available. Every single Knowledge Bites course is available face-to-face when we're allowed to again, and virtually. So any topic that you need, if it's not one you're already booked on, knowledgebites.co.uk, and we will be more than happy to set those courses up for you. Look forward to working with you. Thank you for watching the video, and take care. Bye-bye.